welcome to another episode of Is It Worth the Hype? Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock, then you don't know that Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with a new palette called Subculture. And if you are a makeup fanatic like myself, you definitely know that she came out with Modern Renaissance, I think, last year. This is like the what did she say? It's like the duo. This is like nighttime, this is like day, something like that. I don't know. I could be talking fart right now. I don't know. But today we are going to be reviewing Subculture, and everyone has been talking about this. Everyone has been flocking to buy this, and I'm going to let you guys know if it's worth the money or not. So first of all, the price of the palette. On the Anastasia Beverly Hills site, the price is $42, obviously not including shipping and tax, but $42 for this palette, which I think is a pretty decent price for a palette that comes with such a variety of different colors. Now, when we open it up, I'm sorry, you guys are probably hearing my lens move, so let me just put it on manual focus. Hopefully I'm in focus. I think I am. It looks like I am, but I also have bad eyes. So anyways, when you open up the palette, this is what you get. A variety of different colors. So we got the dark blues, the dark purples, we got the yellows, we got the reds, we got the gold metallics. We have this color right here, which I think is the most amazing color I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what the color is called. It's kind of like a fluorescent, iridescent, greenish, whitish, pinkish, orangish color. I don't know how to explain it, but it's absolutely beautiful on the lids. We've got the neutral colors. We got everything here. We got everything. But before we go into details on the Subculture, let's just talk about the packaging alone. So the packaging is just like the Modern Renaissance packaging, which is felt. And I mean, it's nice to touch, it's nice to feel, it's nice to put your fingers through or whatever. But the thing I don't like about velvet packaging is once you put it in your drawer, it ends up like this. Just a dirty mess. There's makeup all over it. I mean, the packaging is only gonna be pretty for the first few weeks that you have it, and then it's gonna look a mess like this. I don't even know if you guys can see how dirty this is, but there's makeup all over it, and it's just not pretty to the eyes anymore. But obviously the packaging isn't all that, but to me, I love packaging, so I have to talk about the packaging, you know what I'm saying? And all of Anastasia's palettes come with a duo brush, one with a feathered blending side and one with it's just like a regular eyeshadow brush on the other side. I don't like these brushes. These are just like an extra add-on. I feel like any makeup company that adds brushes to their palettes, they're usually crap, except for Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay's naked palette brushes. I love them. I use them even if I'm not using the naked palettes. But Anastasia, I don't know about them. There's just something about their brushes that I just don't like. But moving on to the actual palette. Now, a lot of you guys were asking me what palette I used in my most recent main channel video, which was this look right here. As you can see, I used a couple browns, a couple blues, and then I used the iridescent green color that I was talking about. So the actual colors that I used was Mercury, Fudge, Electric, Dawn, and Destiny. I used those 5 colors to make that makeup look. For those of you who are asking, if you want to see me do an actual tutorial for that look, let me know in the comment section down below. If a number of you guys decide that that's what you want to see, then I'll definitely do it for you guys. But I was getting a lot of compliments on my makeup in that video, and it was definitely Subculture. It was this palette that I used. Now we're gonna go ahead and do some swatches on a few colors just so you can see the pigmentation that comes with this, and then I'm going to tell you what I don't like about the palette, because there are some things that I'm not feeling about this palette, and from what I watched in other videos, I'm not the only one who feels that way. I've watched some other YouTubers videos and I was like, girl, I hear you, I feel you. Okay, so we are going to swatch Axis, which is this dark blue right here, very pigmented on the finger, very, very, very pigmented when you swatch it. Now we're gonna swatch Edge, which is this yellow right here. You can't really see it on my finger, but let's swatch it. Also very, very pigmented. We're gonna swatch All Star, which is this beautiful like burgundy red pinky color. with a hint of brown. That's what it looks like on the finger. And again, very, very pigmented. And the last color that we're gonna swatch is Electric. This is the one that I put on my eye for that makeup look on my main channel. It is such a beautiful color. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's swatch it. It is like an iridescent, you can see it from here. It's like an iridescent, nice little light reflecting color. I love it. It's beautiful. And it has little to no sparkles, which I love. Okay, so I love this palette. Absolutely adore it. I feel like the only issue I have, and the issue that a lot of other people have been having, is that it's, for some reason, I feel like the formula is different from Modern Renaissance, because this palette is a lot harder to blend. And I was just thinking maybe I just suck and I just don't know how to blend makeup, but there are a number of other videos out there that say the same thing. It's very, very hard to blend. So let me show you. I'm gonna use Axis as an example. And I also hate how when you touch it, like almost half the product is almost gone. But anyways, I'm gonna use Axis as an example. So if I was putting this on my lid, like this is how it goes on. It goes on heavy and it's very, very hard to blend. I don't know if y'all can see that. And also you have to keep in mind that your lid is a lot smaller than this area of my eye, so therefore the product can't spread as wide as it's spreading on my arm. But it kind of just goes on a little clumpy. But I feel like that may be because of the brush. So next time I try this palette, I'm going to try it without the Anastasia brush and try to blend it with my regular brush. But at the same time, although it goes on really thick and it's kind of hard to blend, if you just take your time and continue to blend, you won't have any issues, you won't have any problems, and it's going to be like your favorite palette, because right now it's my favorite palette. The only issue I have is the formula is really, really hard to blend. I use Subculture to do this eye look along with my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. That's how I got this look today. Okay, but is it worth the hype? I mean, if you're looking at these colors and you're like, I can definitely use these colors to do a makeup look that I'm gonna love, definitely go out and buy it. Definitely buy it, because I personally don't regret buying it. And trust me, I regret buying a lot of stuff. I don't regret buying this. I feel like there's so many different looks that you can do with this palette. You got the yellows for summer, you got the dark colors for autumn, you got the iridescence for whatever the hell you want to do. Like, there's just so much you could do with all these colors. The reason why I like this more than Modern Renaissance is because obviously looking at this, you can see the variety of different looks you can do, whereas Modern Renaissance is kind of all basically the same look that you're gonna get with these colors. You know what I mean? They're just pinky, brownish, nudie, orange colors that I feel like no matter what, you always get the same eye look. Anyways, guys, is it worth the hype? $42. I think it's worth the hype. I absolutely love this palette. I've used it 2 times so far, and the only issue I have is the blending, but that can always be fixed when you're using a different brush, or if you just have the patience to keep blending until it blends all the way out. You feel me? Out of a 10, I would give this palette a 8.5. because there's so many looks you can do with all these beautiful colors. Now, I know some of you guys might be wondering who won the contest for the KKW contour kit. I'm going to choose the winner right now, okay? And there are going to be a bunch of other contests going on this channel, so make sure you stay tuned and take notice to everything in every video, because you're going to need it. That's all I'm going to tell you. So, the winner of the KKW contour kit is and just to make this fair, just to make sure that everyone who entered the contest is actually watching these videos, the winner of this contest, you have a week to send me a DM on Instagram telling me that you are the winner of the contest. I'm gonna keep an eye out for your DM. I will not miss it. If you do not DM me, then I'm going to pick another winner, okay? That's why you need to watch the whole video, and that's why you need to pay attention. You feel me? Anyways, guys, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be uploading a lot more videos on this channel, so please stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!